Hi guys, back here with another video. This is a review of the JMAR version WWF Scratch Logo Women's Championship belt. This belt was made by Max Mughalz from MW Belts. It's standard definition, 6mm thick plates on hand-tooled leather. This is, I think, my first ever women's belt that I'm reviewing, so that's really cool. In my opinion, this is one of the best designs they ever had for the women's championship. Definitely better than that Divas belt, which was horrible, and definitely better than all the network logos. Although I do like the Raw Women's World title, the white strap one, alongside the one that Gunther has, the men's world title. Those two look much better than the undisputed versions on SmackDown. So let's get into this review. We'll start with the leather, hand-tooled leather, really nicely done, JMAR style snapbox, 2x6 snaps, really nice beveled lines, very clean. Really nice burnished edges. They are not sealed, but they are nicely burnished. I hope you don't mind the paint on my hands. I am doing a bit of a home project with my ECW belt. I'm attempting to fix some of the paint on there, so that's the reason I've got paint on my hands and nails, in case anybody's wondering. Really nice shell tooling. You can tell this is some of the better leather. It's really good quality, really sturdy. No creasing or anything. None that's too visible anyway. Really, again, really nice beveled lines. Nice snap box. He's done really good work on this. Let's go to the other side. This has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2x10 snaps on the male snap box. Again, it's got the nice JMAR style textured snap box. Nice beveled lines, really clean. Very deep beveling. Again, nice burnishing on the edges. The edges are not sealed. It's got the Max's official stamp. So let's get into the plates. I'm not sure if the logo plate is accurate. I was told that the shape of it is supposed to look different, in line with the Smoking Skull logo plate. So I'm not really sure how accurate that is, or how accurate this is, according to both of the statements that I've heard. But again, it does look really nice. The writing is really clean for the standard definition. It says property of the World Wrestling Federation, and it's got the WWF logo. It's got the JMAR style logo plate. I'm not sure if I can zoom in on this. Thing is, there's just so much going on, I'm not even sure if it says anything. It probably does. Again, really nice etching for standard definition. Really deep etching as well. It does have the barbed wire, similar to the smoking skull. This belt does have the similar shape of the smoking skull on the main plate. Next, you've got the inner plate. This is only a 3-plater. You've got really deep etching, very well done. You can see the barbed wire. The barbed wire is very clean. You can tell that it's barbed wire, it's not smudged. You can see the individual lines. And then you can see that nice sparkle left over by acid etching. Nice black paint. The etching is really deep, as you can see. It's got a dotted type of pattern in the plates. So this is etched inwards. It's small little circles. And then it's got even smaller circles in between them. These are very well done. You can tell that they're circles. They're not smushed or anything. So it does look pretty good. You can see how deep the etching is by seeing how deep that black paint goes. It's got a really nice blue globe. I'll see if I can show you the etching on the globe as well. It is very nice. Very deep etching, very well done. Then it's got the WWF scratch logo with the red underscore. Some of the globe is covering up the underscore. I'm not sure if that's part of the design. Again, I'm not too familiar with this belt. But again, it is definitely one of my favourite designs. These plates do have a really nice curve. The way I normally assess a good quality belt is if the side plates are curved, and these do have a good curve in them. Really nicely done edges. They're not rough or anything. They do have a shine to them. Some makers leave the side plates edges rough and unpolished, and it just doesn't look that good. That's always my pet peeve, I guess, if that's the word. When the makers leave the edges unpolished and rough. These are very nicely done. Same on this side, exactly the same plate. Then you've got the black paint. It's like a broken glass / barbed wire type of theme, same as on the smoking skull. Again, you guys can see it's got the small circle pattern, and then it's got even smaller circles in between. So from afar it does look pretty cool. I'll see if I can show you under the light. So that's it with the lights on. You can see how well that blue paint pops. It is very nice. It's probably not accurate to the one-shot blue that JMI used to use, but it does look really good. And you can see how well these small little circles catch the light. And the etching on the circles is pretty good. Next, it's got a pretty good curve on here. It's not a big belt. It's probably as tall as my hand, so about 7 inches. And then about maybe 9.5 to 10 inches wide, so not a very big belt, but it does have a nice curve. Next, you've got the same theme. You've got the barbed wire, then you've got the black broken glass, I want to say, I'm not sure. You've got that going around the main plate with the WWF logo, and then it does have the red underscore. I'm always a big fan of the black WWF scratch logo. It looked really good on the Big Eagle, which is why I always liked the Cody Nugget textured IC, because the black really stood out on the gold. It's got more of that circular pattern going all around. It says World Wrestling Federation Women's Champion. It's got really nice etching. As you can see how deep that etching is. And this is definitely some of the better paintwork I've seen. I've seen good paintwork and I've seen bad paintwork. This paintwork is definitely some of the best I've seen. I'm not sure how accurate the red is compared to the TV version, but I guess, red is red. You can tell what colour it is. But it is really nicely done. It is a gloss paint, or it might not be gloss, but it does definitely have a shine. No bubbles, which is good. That's always a mark of a well-made belt. No bubbles in the paint, no scratches. And then it says champion. You've got the shell tooling going all around. This does have a liter nameplate. I was told by a couple of people that the WWF scratch version didn't have a nameplate, so maybe this is an artwork error, or they just thought it looked better with a nameplate. I'm not sure, but to be honest, it doesn't look too bad. I kind of like it like that. It's got Lita on it. My favourite people to hold this were Trish Stratus, easy to say, and Lita. They were my two favourites to hold this belt. Mickey James, also one of my favourites to hold this. She was a really good champion. Again, it is a 6mm nameplate. Well, I think it might be 4mm, but the main plate is definitely 6. You've got the really nice burnished smooth edges. And my favourite touch on this belt, you've got a really nice dark burgundy croc backing. This thing is absolutely beautiful. I've only had the belt with snakeskin, that's the smoking skull, so this is my first ever belt with croc. I have to say, to be honest, you can't really compare croc to snakeskin, because the snakeskin really suits the smoking skull, but this is absolutely amazing. Really smooth. It sits really well over the bolts. It actually feels like you're touching like real croc skin. It's got that nice texture. It's got like a 3D effect, if that makes sense. Here you can see the colour. I've turned the light on, you can see the colour. When I first got it, it was quite dark, so I thought it was a much darker colour, like black. And then when I saw it in the light, that's when I realised it was a dark burgundy, really nice. The bolts are all covered up. It's actually got a good flexibility. The nice thing is you can snap it together right here and then have it like this on display. Personally, again, I don't really mind the nameplate. I think it looks pretty cool. The leather, snakeskin and croc backings are normally vinyl, so they are a bit more stiffer. Although if you do break this in, then it will be more flexible. It's not too bad. But again, it's only for display, so definitely really good quality leather. Feels really good. Feels just as good as the leather I got on my other belts. So you can tell the mark of good leather just by comparing it sometimes. So guys, that's it for this review. If you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, leave a like, leave a comment. What do I think of this belt? I really like it. It's been something that I've always wanted to see in hand and see in person, and review, so I'm glad I got a chance to review it. Max Mughalz, definitely, definitely you're gonna get a good product with Max Mughalz. You're gonna get really good leather. This is his, I think, upgraded leather. Don't quote me on that, but this is what they refer to as upgraded leather because it is hand tooled, and it's just real good leather. It really is. So guys, that's it for this review, and thank you for watching.